Chapter Between Two Worlds. A Perspective of Pure Awareness. We live in a time when reality appears split into two extremes. On one side are people who believe in conspiracy narratives. On the other side are people who believe only in what they can see, measure, confirm, and officially verify. And between them, tension arises. Division. The feeling that the others are wrong. But from the perspective of pure awareness, no mistake is happening. What is happening is the mind responding to overload. The human mind has one fundamental need. It needs a coherent story in order to keep moving forward. When there is too much information, when the world changes faster than it can be processed, the mind enters inner chaos, and chaos is unbearable for the mind. At that moment, the mind is no longer searching for truth. It is searching for relief. And if relief cannot be found in simplicity, it will be found in a story. Even if the story is dark, even if it is unverifiable, even if it is not entirely true. Not because these people are weak, but because emptiness is more frightening to the mind than uncertainty filled with explanation. On the other side are people who remain anchored only in visible reality, facts, systems, verified structures, not because they are closed, but because crossing beyond the known threatens their sense of stability. For them, safety exists in what is named, categorized, and confirmed. To go further would mean entering a space where the mind no longer has control. And so, two camps emerge, each convinced the other is the problem. But from the Golden Bridge perspective, something else becomes visible. We see that both poles are doing the same thing, trying to survive an overloaded information field, trying to maintain inner balance, trying to preserve orientation. The difference lies only in strategy. Pure awareness stands on neither side. It does not oppose conspiracy. It does not oppose observable reality. It simply observes. And from this view, a simple truth appears. If information increases clarity, you may explore it. If it increases inner chaos, slow down. Not everything that fascinates is nourishing, and not everything official is complete. Pure awareness does not need to fill every space with answers. It can remain in silence. It can remain with a question without fear. And here, a third space emerges. A space between extremes, not a space where we decide who is right, but a space where the mind can finally rest. The Golden Bridge is not an answer. It is a bridge between those who need a story and those who need certainty, a bridge that says you don't have to believe everything, but you don't have to be afraid to go deeper either. When we stop identifying with a single viewpoint, the opposite viewpoint no longer threatens us. And then something important happens. Reality stops fragmenting. Not because we force unity, but because awareness stops fighting itself. This is not an invitation to believe nor to doubt. It is an invitation to perceive. And when perception replaces the need to be right, inner chaos naturally begins to quiet, and there peace begins.